What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in again for Three Reasons Why. It's your boy right here, the 209 Tiger, and I'm chilling with my bros.
uh,
Yeah.
UP 209 out of Stockton, California. Hiding in Las Vegas, Nevada, where smoke there's fire. Let's talk about this.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Common Sense Marcus in the building. Raw, uncut, always. Straight from my mama. 209, stand up. Let's get this show popping, man. Let's go.
And before I start this show off, let me say rest in peace to my homie Sam. He passed away. Sam, rest in peace. Samuel Pena. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get back to the show. Now, today's show, we talking about Gavin Newsom, the California lockdown curfew, and you know what I'm saying, all things political, controversial. So let me kick it off. You guys, being from California and living in California, what do you think when you look and see California's on lockdown for a second time around?
I'll kick it off, CDP, man. For the second time around, I'm like, what the fuck type of bullshit is this?
The
Like, I
sequel.
thought, yeah, of a movie that was trash in the first place. I don't need no
Mm-hmm.
sequel or a trash movie. Why are we going on lockdown again when these motherfuckers said, hey, we're going on lockdown, it's good to go. Everybody's gonna be happy and healthy in summertime, don't worry about it. And we damn near, I don't know when the shit kicked off. March, April, we damn near, let's say, well, for the conservative, 6 months into this bullshit. And they gonna go lockdown again. And the funny part about it is they're like, hey, we're gonna do a curfew from 10 to 5 for 1 month. Where was that shit at last month or the month before? How you gonna try to shut down Thanksgiving and Christmas? Who the fuck are you? I just think it's bullshit. That's my first initial thoughts about it. I'll get deeper as we go, but what the fuck? Fuck this sequel. Shoot the shit in the back of the head. Bury it.
What do you think, CDP?
My thing is they don't give a fuck about us, really. Period. They don't give a fuck about us, our holidays. Fuck y'all. And they going on vacations to Maui and all that shit.
Yes,
Newsom,
they are.
Newsom still going to parties. They getting,
Yes, he is.
they've been caught multiple times on camera not wearing masks from the East Coast to the West Coast. You know, the mayor or governor or whatever in New York celebrating the
Dude,
Biden. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even Biden ain't even won it, and he have parades and all this stuff, and you got him out there wearing with no mask. So they see the cameras and they hurry up and go put a mask on. Pelosi going to get her hair did. Newsom,
yup.
Newsom going to parties. Uh, they going to Maui. You know,
Remember,
it's
remember, Newsom came into the game with a DUI. You know what I'm saying? He a dude just like us. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah,
just played that role like, oh, I gotta be, I gotta be first and forefront.
But you see that sorry ass nigga's apology, he gonna be like, hey, y'all put a mask on, y'all stop doing this, y'all stop doing that. He
Yeah,
get caught. He gonna be like, oh, I need to practice what I preach. I'm sorry. Now we're gonna do a lockdown even more. Like, man, what the fuck?
then he had the nerve to go on TV and just lie to the people. He said, I got up there. I didn't know that many people was going to be at the party. I should have got in my car and turned around. But why didn't
Boy, that,
I turn around then?
yeah.
you was,
Why didn't you?
you the,
Like being the mayor of California and what you were doing every day is go out there and do these little bullshit ass noon press conferences, talk about wear masks, be safe, and give all these updates. You're doing daily updates. How the fuck you didn't know that shit?
gonna arrive with no mask in your pocket. You should have a mask that says governor on the front of it. Like, man, what the fuck? Man, dude, it's just some bullshit. And then look, speaking about this sorry motherfucker, as we know, he just implemented this Saturday, 10, I think it's 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. non-essential work curfew. How you gonna put a curfew on a whole state? What you think that shit's affected if the fucking pause, if the freeze ain't affected the lockdown? How the fuck you think a curfew's gonna be effective? how dangerous is 10:01 at night? Is 10:01 at night dangerous? I don't know. How y'all feel about that?
Let me say first before we go into the curfew, my thing about Newsom and this curfew coming back for the sequel, it's like, you know, people are really starting to talking about like, you know what? Like you see police, you know what I'm saying? You seen that thing with Modesto, you know, where they were like, you know, we ain't going to nobody's house. We ain't pulling nobody over past 10 o'clock unless they're speeding. You know, it's like we ain't doing this. You know, that's what I think about. It's like, dude, ain't nobody following what you're saying. So either you're gonna put your foot down and make people follow it, or you're gonna fall back and just let California do what California want to do. Because we're gonna do what we're gonna want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like as it stands right now, we still gonna be going to parties. We still gonna have get-togethers. And the police, they're being told to avoid that. Do not respond to that. It's not do they want to. They're being told, yo, focus on real crimes. You know what I'm saying? Don't be going over there because you know Gavin Newsom and the police union got beef. You know what I'm saying? He trying to touch their pockets.
Well,
You know what I'm
not
saying?
only that, I mean, I don't know if it's the pockets. That hurts everybody if
It
it is the
is because
pockets.
it's deep. It's deeper than that. Because police don't have a problem doing what they're told. It's just who's telling them,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean.
And who's
That's their
backing it
job.
up?
That's their job.
got
If you think about it, is to do what they're told. Go here, do this, do that.
I just want to say shout out to the cops. I know the sheriff department out, all the sheriffs I think in California, but I know the sheriff county out here, El Dorado County, Placer County was like, we ain't playing that shit. San Joaquin County, Modesto County ain't playing that shit. So shout out to the cops. I don't do a lot of shout out to the cops most of the time. Shout out for not holding up that order, because the order, by the way, is not a law. Who the fuck you think you're gonna order me to do some shit? But I just think that shit's a joke. Is there one out there in Nevada? You got a curfew out there in Nevada?
He's working. He's working on it. He's trying hard. He want to do it, but he's trying to be cordial about it, basically. But we most likely right behind y'all.
How you gonna shut down the strip? Excuse me, the strip, and you don't get ready to go out till 10 o'clock.
A shutdown will definitely hurt us more, you know, because the strip is like basically Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
It's the cash cow.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my boy Jesse. He out there in Vegas right now celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, Jesse. Or even though it was the other day, but you know, happy celebration. But yeah, I think, man, I'm just telling you, it's like.
But I see like people complaining about the Trump administration now. This is Biden's work right here. That people are already complaining.
Yeah.
Do you guys catch that?
Yeah, of course. Well, it's the Democratic Party pushing that agenda. Because look, where was the COVID at before the election?
It's like it's not even official, and people are already crying about what Biden's doing. You know what I'm saying? Defunding the police. I wonder how the police feel in Oregon. You know what I'm saying? With them passing that law for it to be legal to have cocaine, heroin, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a flood of people moving out there right now as we speak. As soon as that shit passed, a lot of hella flights going to Portland. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder how the police feel out there. And they pushing this defund the police out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? The state of Oregon, they just setting up to be a war zone, man. It's not, it's just like, it's fucking crazy out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Legalizing all that shit, heroin, cocaine, and all that shit. Come on, man. And they defunding the police. If I was a cop out there, man, I'd be like, man, what the fuck?
Shout out to the people in Portland, man. Stay safe if you're out there. You know, I know hella people coming out there for Antifa reasons. I know fucking listening to some other podcasts, they got a big homeless population out there that just set up shop. Just like half the city just out there in tents, what the podcast be saying, but hope they're doing safe. If I was a cop out there, I'd be like, man, I ain't pulling nobody over. Fuck that. I ain't doing shit.
But it's like It's like they got a Carter out there. You know what I'm saying? Like New Jack City, the Carter. It's like you can go shoot up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, don't worry, you don't gotta get high on the streets. You can come in here like like
Clean
much
needles. Yeah.
better.
They already got
Taxpayer dollars. Like, come on,
Like
man. It's a joke.
it. Been that.
a
Been that.
recliner, no street corner.
Spots where people go get high. You know what I'm saying? They give you a needle, throw it in the Portland. Ben had that.
This is ridiculous out there, and California probably right behind, especially with this fool Gavin Newsom. Let me show you what this fool tweeted today. Y'all got Twitter. Y'all can go look at his own tweet right there. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna read this bullshit to y'all. 10 hours ago, or maybe like 12 now, but today is Trans Day of Remembrance. What the fuck is that? Day to honor the memory of the lost anti-transgender violence. Look, if you trans or whatever, more power to you. But the next paragraph, this is where I want to slap the shit out of Gavin Newsom. Today we remind of our commitment to being a state that stands for inclusion and diversity, that embraces our differences and stand for equal and opportunity for all. What type of bullshit is that? If you stand for indifference and opportunity for all, why the fuck you trying to force me to wear a face mask or be inside the house at 10:02? Then you ain't standing for my diversity to say fuck you. That's why I don't get this hypocritical bullshit, man. It's gonna be more of this. If you like Newsom, this nigga's been doing dumb shit since the DoorDash days. This dude got, like y'all said, got caught at some fucking party. Probably got smashed at the party. Good for him. But man, miss me with the bullshit. Why can't you be like these other states, fucking just with no lockdown? He a Republican, right? I don't know if he a Republican or Democrat, but if you want to know more bullshit this fool's talking about, on November 16th, he got a chart on his own Twitter account, so he must back it up. Check this nigga Twitter account talking about mandatory mask and unmandatory mask.
Oh, no, he a straight Democrat.
Oh, a Democrat? Okay. No wonder we on lockdown, because I know a lot of Republican states. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nigga, out of 50 states that have mandates, we're number 8 of the lowest count of fucking cases, new cases in the month of October. Even states with mandates are higher than us. This fool want to make you put a mask on and go to bed, go inside your house if you're non-essential by 10:01. What the fuck is this fool doing? Besides trying to shut down, like you said, CDP, he don't give a fuck about people's holidays, talking about only 2 families or more. Nigga, fuck you. He don't care about nobody's Christmas. This dude tripping, dude.
In some states, cases don't even mean positive tests. That just means like when someone tells their job, like, I'm having symptoms. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's a case. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you know what? I'm having a runny nose, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that's a case. That's a symptom or whatever. Like, you're taking the time off. It's like that's a case. That's a symptom. So it's like it's hard to tell what's real, but like I've been told, the mortality rate is really low. Let's, you know what I'm saying, everybody protect the elderly if they're, you know what I'm saying, if they need be, and protect whoever else need be by their conditions. It's like saying somebody has the flu. It can lead up to a bad flu. You know what I'm saying? It can lead up for some people a fatal flu. But you know what I'm saying? A small percentage. You know what I mean? What is it? It has a 99.2 or 3 recovery rate. So, yeah, it's.
I'm not downplaying that. Like I said, I don't want nobody to get sick. I'm just saying, if you stand for something in difference, if you stand for diversity, if you stand for rights, why are you trying to force your right on me to do whatever the fuck you trying to say in the order? Put it up to the people as a law. These people that really care about mask and mandate, let them vote. Give them a vote. Don't be trying to force it down people's throat. That's what I'm tired with.
Because I'm not going to lie. When Gavin Newsom first, because I didn't even really know who the motherfucker really was until the pandemic happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't pay attention to nobody after Arnold. After Schwarzenegger, I could give a damn who I know, you know what I'm saying, who the governor was. So it's like, I seen them, and when they were telling you the virus is the most deadliest thing on earth, then it's like, yeah, man, shit, homie stepped up and shut everything down, man. He handled that, like, yeah, man, that's the governor right there. He's cool. And then later on, when you're like, oh, it's just a bad flu, and it's like, and you still pushing it out there. It's like, nah, like too many people already know that it's very rare for someone to pass away from it. People can get it, and people are dealing with it, and people are dying with it. You know what I mean? It's a real thing, but it's not the bubonic plague. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's not contagion.
Look, look. I'll play the devil's advocate. Let's say that.
Knock on wood, because I don't want there to be no like Carl Valdez that's passed away from COVID-19. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
knock on wood. Yeah, knock on wood. But look, I'll play the devil's advocate. Let's say it is the bubonic plague, right? Do y'all think a 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew or purple tier or whatever non-essential business, do you think that is effective in any way, CDP? If we were dealing with the deadly virus that's taking people out, do you think a lockdown is even effective to stop that?
10 p.m. to 5 a.m. No. Not at the bars and shit is shut down, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, no, it's not effective at all. All it is, you know what I'm saying? People, they not people, they on they power trip, you know? They just want to tell us to do something, tell us to do, you know what I'm saying? Satisfy their hunger for power, you know? But you see them, they going out, they going on trips to Maui and shit, like I said again. Just, you know what I'm saying? They gonna go back to taking out our tax money. So they're gonna raise taxes. They're gonna go back to taking our tax money, putting it in their pocket, and giving us food stamps. And of course, everybody gonna be happy because they're getting $500 worth of food stamps. You know what I'm saying? A little cell phone and a little health care. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna be happy, satisfied with that, and it's gonna go back to being fucked over again and satisfied with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny though how people are already complaining about the lockdown and all that shit and all this shit, but they want Trump out of there so bad. But they are now they got what they want.
because there is going to be 2 lockdowns.
That's what
Two. What's the breaking news to me? What's number two?
don't even make no sense.
No, number two is going to be the Joe Biden lockdown.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Unless,
Don't get me
unless,
started on
like I
that.
said,
I mean,
no disrespect to CDP, unless Donald Trump is declared winner of the election. But if he's not, you know what I'm saying? Like the Joe Biden planned shutdown, like the for real stay at home shutdown.
Shut down. Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks. I seen that shit where he wants everybody at home, curfew.
Yeah.
You don't go nowhere. Whatever. What's the purpose of that? What's the purpose of that, CDP?
what's that gonna do for business owners? You know what I'm saying?
Kill it.
What's that gonna do for
Hey,
people? What's that gonna do for people trying to get jobs? You know, being
yeah.
locked down. With the second lockdown? Somebody already lost their job, lost their business. Now it's another lockdown. People really gonna be in the hole, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, no CDP. Hold on, because I want to go back to you. But I seen Joe Biden's from his task force or whatever was saying that they want to do a shutdown and that would help the economy. I just want to know, if you shut down everything, how does it help how do we make money by not producing? I've never heard of that.
But he
Like
said
you don't do your job, but you get paid. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he's saying.
with help the economy, he's talking about help their economy. The politicians, you know what I'm saying? The government folks, you know what I'm saying? Higher ups. He's talking about them. We're not in the category. We're gonna go sit our ass down, motherfuckers. He ain't talking about us. He's talking about them. It's gonna help their economy. They're gonna get back. Their pockets. They're gonna be able to go buy them Ferraris and take them trips, buy islands and do freaky shit. So that's re-up on their adrenochrome. You feel me?
Oh man, yeah.
They're talking about them. We're not even in their conversation. They're just locking us up.
Yeah, cause man, I hope, and I pray Trump win, cause it is sleepy Uncle Slow fucking Biden. They slide his ass in there. 4 to 6 lockdown. That's depopulation. Come on, guys. They trying to take us completely out. Depopulated. You know how people gonna starve because of that? Just starve. Period. Starve. 4 weeks.
Now,
4 to 6 weeks. You got no money to last that long. Most American households have 1 day to 3 days worth of food in their house. Then they got to run back to the store and get another 1 day to 3 days worth of food. If the grocery store shut down, where the fuck they gonna get their food from? And they trying to take us out.
What it is, they say they trying to make us back dependent on them. That's what they're doing. They're just trying to starve us. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make us struggle, make us broke. So when they do give us these food stamps, we're gonna be happy about that, and they're gonna be taking our money. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna be so happy to get them food stamps. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna pay no attention to them taking our money. That's what it is.
Talking about like the Great Depression, like
They're gonna be what they call that? Beat you into submission. That's what they do.
yeah.
This lockdown, they beating us into submission. Like fuck. At least they giving us something. That's the mindset folks gonna be in. You know what I'm saying? They gonna pay. Here's these food stamps. You can go to the store. I'll let y'all go to the store with these food stamps here, and motherfuckers gonna be so happy about that shit that they ain't gonna pay no attention to the cash that they put in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be happy to give them food stamps. Like at least they giving us something. Here's a free here's a free cell phone here. At least giving us something.
Let me tell you guys what people are talking about out here.
Doing this. That's the first thing you're gonna say. Trump wasn't doing this. Walk their goofy asses down. And go walk their little goofy asses down and spend their little $300. You know what I'm saying? Ugh.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. In the last 6 months, is it just meat, or has food prices skyrocketed too?
Yeah.
That's a side note, like man, skyrocketed for the same amount of food. Like what the fuck? And they dropped over 500 at Costco the other day and was like, we can't even fill up the car? What the fuck?
Yeah, you pay $500 at Costco?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm going to be ready for this lockdown. Let me just tell you like that. I stay ready, so you don't got to get ready.
No, like I said, I mean, that's awesome. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a hard one for me to swipe. Like, you know? But no, like I said, hey, I'm going to tell you guys, people out here, you know, I can't say too much. I don't want to put nobody on blast, but people out here is already talking about, you know what I'm saying, like crews, brotherhoods, and militias, and like, you know what I'm saying, and like banding together against what may come. You know what I'm saying? Like people already whispering stuff like that out there. That's how scared people are of a lockdown and what could happen after. You know what I mean? Like that's already out there. Like, yo, you know what? If something happened, man, we got this here, we got this there. You know, people trying to get together and put, you know what I'm saying, and put little forts together. And it's like, wow, that's where we're at now.
Yeah, that's another thing. They coming for your guns too.
Oh yeah, off top they always trying to come for that. But look, the fort, I mean, you know, shout out to whoever it is. That's good thinking. You know, get ammo, get food, get water, get all that. Protect your family first and foremost. But I could take over all of Sacramento. If they ain't shipping no food in here, we're gonna start turning on ourselves. Start kicking in doors on ourselves. That's the problem. These truckers, I don't know if y'all seen like November 29th or something like that. Truckers talking about shutting down. If trucks shut down, grocery stores dry up quick.
Like Amazon truckers too?
I don't know about Amazon truckers. They got to get paid probably for Christmas. I don't know. But we're just talking about like, you know, You know the truckers for Trump, the big ass like whatever got up to the White House, like a lot of them talking like, hey, in November 28th, 29th, after Thanksgiving, when you fat and happy, we shutting this shit down.
I just heard yesterday in California, no military votes were counted for California. None. No military votes were
So
counted.
Hey,
you
Marcus.
could die for us, but fuck your vote.
That's crazy.
Hey, do you think they'll do it?
I don't know. Like I tell you all the time, I seen 3 buildings go down with only 2 planes hitting it in New York. The crazier things have happened. I don't know, man. If they do it, maybe people will wake up.
If they do a shutdown, who the truck's gonna deliver to? Who the truck's gonna pick up from?
Yeah, exactly. That's worse. 4 to 6 weeks. So the truckers probably do like a week, get your attention, like, hey, pay us more. Trump won, whatever. But a 4 to 6 week down is like, hey, if I see you on the road, it's martial law. It's on site.
You know how they're gonna do it though. They're not gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be a straight shutdown. It's gonna be like essential businesses can be open, but everything else is gonna shut down. You know what? I'll tell you what it's gonna be. Everywhere else in America is gonna have to be like California. That's basically it. Everybody else is gonna have to live like California.
Or New York, even worse, or New York.
Yeah. It's like everybody got to feel what we feel out here. That's it. You know what? We could wake up one day and be in a purple tier, and wake up one day and be at a stay at home and whatever. That's what Biden wants. Biden wants everything to be like California.
And Goose and Newsom, going back to his sorry ass, wants to back it up or start it up early. Like, come on, man. Like, wake up, people. I think there was a recall out here I seen the other day. Like, sign the paperwork, man. Get this dude out of here. I don't know who's going to replace him. It might be worse.
Like people. What do you say, CDP?
Have you even seen Biden or Kamala on TV?
Just that one time. When? Hey, speaking of that, Carl, speak on that video that we posted. We didn't put no comment on that. People asking, like, what's the video about? That's the last time I see Biden on that video that we posted up on our channel. Check our earlier videos out, by the way.
Yo, I was watching that video live. Let me tell you what happened. I was watching that video live. Like, my kids, you know, I got 6 kids, but 4 of them are in school right now. And they're distance learning, so they're all over the house. So I was like up in the living room, and my wife was like, put the news, you know, I just put the news on for her. She liked to watch news. So when I watch news, I ain't watching news for me. I'm watching news for my wife, because my wife liked to watch news. So it's like, we're watching the news, and it's like, oh, breaking news, we're going to go live. Joe Biden is receiving his first presidential briefing. And then it's like, okay. And he was like sitting up there in his like a little town hall, and he's talking. And like I said, it seemed like the light, like somebody knocked over a light, because you can hear Joe Biden like, hey, like he's bullshitting, like, oh, whoever, I see you in the back. And then like something falls, and they're like, oh, they say a name, and they're like, hey, come on. And they're like, come on, go. Like they're pulling it and taking. It's like, it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was, because it just came and went. I don't got DirecTV like I used to. I got Hulu, or I would probably still have it like where I could, you know what I'm saying? I could just keep going back and forth. But yeah, to me, at first, I was like, man, dude, what, someone took out Biden, or, you know what I'm saying? Because you can hear hella commotion in the background. And then after watching it, like I could see where there's like a light falls, you know what I'm saying? But it's like they say a name, and then it's like, why all the commotion? Why you just don't put the light back up? Like, if it's just, camera. If it's just one camera, why you don't switch to another camera that shows Joe Biden? Because usually you have about 12 cameras at least at the minimum on you when you're at the TV, you know what I'm saying, at a studio. So it's like, if and not even the main camera fell, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, not the camera that was recording
It was a
fell.
side camera. Yeah.
Yeah, a side camera fell. That's what I'm saying. A shadow. That's why it's tricky to me. A shadow falls. It could have been a mop. I don't know what it was. But all I'm saying is the TV said a camera. Okay, so they cut, right? So they're like, okay, it's like a bunch of commotion. Everybody's seen the video. It's commotion. And the lady says, I mean, I could put everything that she said after, but she was like, that was basically it. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? They're having difficulties with with the cameras, and we'll be right back to it. And they never put it back on.
Yeah, they never
That
did.
was
I
it.
tried to look for it. Yeah. I was like,
And you know what I
what
mean?
channel?
It became such a non-issue. It wasn't a meme. It wasn't on social media. It wasn't on nothing. It's like it never happened other than our video. And it's like, to me, it just looks suspect. Like I said, it looks suspect. Like Joe Biden gets his first briefing, and then all of a sudden, breaking news, it's live. And then commotion breaks out, and they got to cut the cameras, and they never go back to it. And you never hear anything about, you know. As a matter of fact, I was looking at something the other day, and they were talking about how Joe Biden really wants the presidential briefing. So it's like, well, what did he get that day?
Uh,
If
well,
he
to
didn't
answer
get
your
his
question,
first
CDP,
presidential
that's the last
briefing
thing.
that day, you know what I'm saying? Then what did he get? And also, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's one of them slip ups. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like, they're just like, oh man, he's getting the briefing, and then they was like, yo, no, he's not. And it's like, yo, okay, cut that. You know what I'm saying? And they never went back to it, and then all of a sudden they're like, Trump won't make a smooth transition. Joe Biden needs the briefing. People are dying. And it's like, yo, I thought he had the briefing on like Thursday or whatever it was, Wednesday or Thursday.
Telling you they
Hey,
putting
but you know what? I had my son record that on his iPad too. So it's like, nah, hell no. Nah.
they putting out fake shit, man. That's it. Period. They putting out fake shit so motherfuckers see it because motherfuckers believe whatever they see on TV. A motherfucker will believe it, run with it, die by it. So they putting up fake shit on there, so keep the controversy up, whether he's president or not. You know what I mean? They got caught. Somebody in there had a cell phone, wasn't supposed to have a cell phone. That just blew the whole spot. You know what I'm saying? That's why you ain't heard about it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, websites. Websites don't even talk about it. They don't even talk about it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It was
That's why the first thing I did, I text y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because when I seen it live, you know, it was like, whoa, hold on, what happened? And it's like, yeah, after you analyze the video, you can start to poke holes in it, but it's like still, it's like why are people like they're carrying a camera? Because when you watch the video, it's like they're like, come on, like they're carrying something. It's like, what are you carrying? It's like, what are you pulling? If you're pulling a camera, why is a camera focused on the you know what I'm saying? The people pulling on the camera. Because if you're pulling the camera, then the camera is going to be looking up your nose. You know what I'm saying? Be seeing a bunch of chins.
Whatever, yeah. Now, like I said, check out the video if you haven't seen it. It was definitely interesting. That's the last time I seen Joe Biden or Joe Biden double or whatever the hell that was that day. You know what I'm saying? That's the last time I seen him, CDP. The little glimpse, the little shadow glimpse. Yeah. But what always strikes me odd is that how much they're pushing this fucking agenda on every news fucking station I see. Well, Trump just needed to concede, shut the fuck up, and do that transition to Biden. And they don't want to talk about no fraud whatsoever. I'm just like, if you straight up legit, if you, all you care about is legitimacy, talk about the fraud a little bit. Every time Trump says something, they're like, no, Biden. Like, I don't know. I'm over the agenda they pushing. I'm done with it. If Biden won, show me that he won. Like, prove it that he won. If Trump won, he gonna prove it that he won. He gonna prove it. If you like the proof or not, he gonna prove it. But Biden don't want to show me shit. Except hurry, or not Biden, but the media just want to be like, hurry up the transition. Like you said, people are dying. How the fuck they ain't gonna die with the transition? Miss me with that shit. But
I think
I don't know.
I think with I think either way society is screwed because if Joe Biden wins, then there's a lot of people in the country, like, you know what I'm saying, half the country that's just not gonna accept it. And you know, the
Yeah.
Trump people, you know, Trump, you know what I'm saying, Trump's people is gonna handle it however they handle it.
Look at all this
And
shit
then
going on TV. Like, man, anybody with common sense wouldn't trust this shit. Even if I was with voting for Joe Biden, all this shady shit going on, and the extent of this recount going on, I would see some red flags. I would be nervous, like, man, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? They saying he's president. How come I don't see him talking? You know, ain't none of that going on. It's a bunch of shady shit going on. I wouldn't invest in this. Joe Biden, I want my money back, right? You know what I'm saying?
and then also I think if the
True,
tables turn and Trump wins, then it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be like mid-pandemic when the riots happen. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come back and it's gonna be civil unrest.
yeah,
So
yeah.
either way,
Whatever
we due for
happened to that?
civil unrest.
Whatever happened to that? Like, that was just not a thing no more. Like, oh, we going crazy. Oh, elections coming up. Shh. Oh, Biden won. Okay, no more, Antifa over here or Antifa over there. That shit just died out. But
Yeah,
to your top, to like you were saying, it's a lose-lose situation because, like you said, if Trump win, all the Biden people gonna be like, oh, he rigged, he cheated, whatever, whatever. If
yeah.
you on my stance, you already saying Biden cheat. Like, man, I don't know if there's proof, but there's rumors and a lot of smoke, like CDP say, dead motherfuckers voted for Biden. 200% of a county voted for Biden. When we all know math, you can only go up to 100%. So there's a lot of smoky, fishy ass shit happening, and motherfuckers is like, nah, blue all day, blue all day. So either way, it's a lose-lose. I don't know if it has to be a civil war or a shutdown. I don't know their agenda next step, but it ain't the way America was supposed to be built on. It ain't a destiny that I want to live to my kids. That these even I roll with Trump, but even Trump got to do all this to wake motherfuckers up. Like, man, it's sad we got to go to this. Like CDP said, if you in the military, shouldn't your vote count more than mine? Like, you should have two votes, but California didn't count one of their votes. Come on, man. Come on, that shit. They just
If you
all bad.
if you're in the military, you feel cheated by everything that you've been through. You should feel cheated. The Hunter laptops talking about they hid Bin Laden over there in Iran. You know what I'm saying? Basically, they had Bin Laden the whole time. Now and folks over there dying in Afghanistan looking for him. You know what I'm saying? The military votes. They said they didn't even count no military votes. None. You know what I'm saying? Man, so man, parents that lost people in the Afghanistan war, the Iraq war. You know what I'm saying? They should feel disgusted. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And the military is the reason why we have the absentee vote in the first place, or the quote unquote mail-in vote, because they at war somewhere or they're not at home, but they still have a constitutional right to vote. And you ain't gonna vote. They in Japan, Germany, Afghanistan, fucking Argentina, wherever the fuck they at. They got a right to vote if they a California citizen. And you gonna be like, nah, I ain't got time for that. Like, dude, man.
Election votes, the main servers. Why are they way in Germany, in Frankfurt, Germany, being counted by Venezuelan cats? Why are American election presidential votes, the main home office is in Frankfurt, Germany, being counted by Venezuelan cats that America has beef with? You know what I mean?
Well, not only that, if you got somebody with no integrity that's non-American counting votes, they're gonna count for one reason or another, for somebody or against somebody. They got some kind of hidden agenda. Period.
Of course.
There's no explanation for that being in France or Germany getting counted by non-Americans. There's no explanation. Somebody needs to be dragged out and shot.
We Germany ain't got no office over here on American soil where we count their votes. What the hell? Like, come on,
Hey,
man.
but
This ain't just full of shit. Yeah, I don't know what full of shit is, man. We've been the whole 2020 has been just exposing just all the bullshit that we've been living with. You know what I'm saying? That been going on before us even existing on Earth. It's been bullshit, man. You know, that when they turned over when they was knocking down the statues because this was a lie, that was a lie. Then they start school back up again to go back and learn the same bullshit that we just seen on. But it's a fucking lie. I need to change everything. And what the hell? And people just going back to school. People just trusting the system. You know, I don't understand why people don't want to wake up. You know what I'm saying? People rather believe a lie than believe something the truth. People don't want to accept the fact you've been lied to your whole life about everything. About everything, not just the election or presidential government, just your everyday life has been a lie, bro. And people just, oh, well, yeah, whatever, and keep on doing it. Hillary Clinton emails come out that everybody been talking. Show me the email. Show me the email. They come out. Yeah, and they move on with life. All this Hunter Biden shit getting exposed.
Hey, but didn't Hillary Clinton beat her cases though?
I don't know. I don't even know, but I know the emails is out that she said she didn't have. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if she beat
1,700 pages worth of emails. See, it's talking about whether she did it or not. I don't know, but she said she didn't have no emails at all. She said there is no emails. Just by them pulling out 1,700 pages worth of emails,
treason.
She lost.
Perjury.
Because she said she ain't even have no emails like that.
That's perjury.
Out of here, just like the vote, you know, this election. People laugh, he still won Georgia, he still won this. But people laughing at if they find one vote that was a false ballot, it's over. The whole election is over. Read it in the Constitution. There's no conspiracy. It's in the damn Constitution.
One would just have a revote.
Even not, it's over. It's null and void. The motherfuckers.
Check it out. What if dead people voted for Trump too, though? What if in some places that, you know what I'm saying, they put it up because it can go both ways? Then what happens?
Yeah.
Null and void. It goes to Trump. Period.
But what I'm saying is, like, what if it's voter fraud on both sides?
Oh, that's another story. But I haven't heard.
I mean, because come on, man. Come on, man. Nobody thinks people would do voter fraud for Trump.
I don't see why.
I'm gonna
see why Trump would cheat because he
I'm not saying him, but you don't think people would cheat for him?
Yeah. I'm not saying that they ain't cheating for him if they did or didn't. I'm just saying, ooh, that boy Uncle Joe Pop got some lot of questionable shit.
It's like in sports. It's like in sports. You got them. You got them Yao Ming basketball players, and they just like vote them. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Biden can't even remember where he in California or Texas. Trump don't have to cheat. The nigga's stupid. Trump is sitting back and this motherfucker burn.
I'm not saying he has to cheat, but I'm saying people could cheat for him.
Nah, I doubt it.
I'm just
Hey,
saying it's a
I'm starting to think this
possibility.
motherfucker might walk on water. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker don't do no wrong ever. Like
Whoa, whoa,
nobody
whoa,
does.
whoa,
You know
whoa,
what
whoa.
I'm saying?
You
He do
said,
wrong.
look, you
He
put
do
the question.
wrong. He do wrong as far as probably fucking. I ain't gonna say he do wrong because I don't know, but he do wrong on other shit. He don't gotta cheat with this dumb motherfucker right here. That's just
Look,
No, no, no.
this is
I'm
what I
saying is
say.
he don't have to. But what I'm saying is there's people that is very in love with him that might say, you know what? We need to make sure we keep him in office.
this
Yeah,
dude.
So
everything.
This dude made Biden folks flip and vote for him. He don't have.
Nah, yeah. Like I said, but it's a possibility that anybody could cheat. I get that it's a possibility that anybody could cheat. But my only caveat to that is if they found one, like CDP, if they found one cheater, just one cheater for Trump, don't you think it'd be blasted everywhere like Russia was, like
Quick.
fucking China was? They quiet. They want to say fraud. Get that fraud out of here. There's no fraud. Period. But there was fraud in 2016 with Russia. But this one's perfect. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah.
Like, man, come on, man.
If Trump get a jaywalking ticket, he's out of there. That's
That's
flood.
all I
hey,
say.
but
So
That's gonna be.
they said there was fraud with Russia, but he was still the president.
Yeah, and he
they
beat
didn't have shit.
Christ.
If they had something
That's what I'm
real,
saying. Like
Beat
if Joe Biden is president, what do you think the Democrats are gonna say? They
Trump.
ain't have shit.
Trump beat like 30 fucking cases. Trump been going to court
Well,
4 years
what I'm
straight.
saying
Cases.
if Joe Biden is announced president, what do you think the Democrats are gonna say?
nah, yeah, I get that he had shit or whatever. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
What they
Look,
do
I hear both sides, but I don't
Democrats,
hear no noise of them crying.
Democrats is gonna be crying about the lockdown and going back to crying. That's what they're gonna do when Biden becomes
Oh, they
president.
will. Oh,
They lose their jobs. They're gonna sit their ass down and they're gonna take them fucking food stamps and pay them fucking high ass taxes. That's what Democrats is gonna do.
no,
And
they
Republicans.
they're not crying right now because they think they winning. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like they think they winning. But you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be crying. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like they just ain't crying right now because they're thinking like, yo, Biden did it. You know what I'm saying? So they're still on that high horse. But
Hey, once
you know
that
what I'm saying?
comes
When they figure out they locked down for no apparent reason, then they're gonna be like, what the fuck is going?
it's gonna be a divide, the Obama effect again. Oh, we got a nigga up in office. It's on. Nah, not wrong. Wrong. That's a Bush sidekick. That ain't nothing. No.
I was talking to a very close family member today. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck it. Shout out to my moms. I was talking to my moms today, lifelong Democrat, talking about, oh, if Biden did win, I'm happy for Kamala Harris because she represents Black and Middle Eastern. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna hang up on you right now. She put more blacks away than anybody I ever know around me. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? She don't know if she's Indian or Black half the time. She's just trying to sell votes. What the fuck? But
Well,
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people see that shit like you say, CDP. They see that color and they be like, "Oh yeah, we did it." Nah, motherfucker, they did it. You didn't do shit.
yeah.
No, come on, no. Kamala, she played a role like she got sold. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't pay attention, then if you don't pay attention, then you're just kind of like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she's cool. And then you think about it like after, like one of the people, you're like, whatever. And then you think about them after they're gone, and you're like, damn, dude wasn't that cool. That's like her. It's like she played a role. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. Oh yeah, it's all good. I used to listen to Tupac and Biggie when I was in school. Yeah, man. Like I'm cool. And then you're like, oh, that's right. Like she's not black per se, and she's mostly been with white men. So how is she gonna defend the black men of society? Those are the questions people gotta, you know what I'm saying? People had to ask themselves. Like me, I didn't vote for Joe Biden. I didn't vote for Donald Trump. So it's like that to me. I did vote for Kevin Lincoln though, the new mayor. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we gotta try something different because what we got ain't working. Um, but yeah, I really wasn't down with Kamala. I ain't down with Pence neither. So, but her, it's more of like she was the dude against Oscar Grant, you know, so it's like it's hard to be like we looking at people with history of racism or prejudice versus, you know what I'm saying, minorities, and we're giving them a pass because they're going against somebody who's not socially acceptable. I don't like Donald Trump and I'm not a Trump guy, but I don't find that as an excuse to vote Joe Biden, who I think lesser of Trump and Kamala Harris. I just I think people need to really sit down and think like, what do they want from a party? What do they want in a president in the next 4 years? And then go from there before you're just riding with like the Pepsi slogan of Joe Biden and Cardi B, because they're both pandering. But like I told you guys, the Republicans is gonna pay you for their pandering. You know what I'm saying? The Democrats want you to do it for free. So they want you to get caught up in this like, yo, Beyonce said do this, Cardi said do this, whoever said do this, so you should do it for free. And you know what I'm saying? And it's like in the end, like Sean King and them already have like hotlines talking about hold Joe Biden accountable. It's like, why would you vote for someone if you felt you had to hold them accountable?
Well, that's what I was
These
gonna
are
say.
things that.
Oh, my fault. That's what I was gonna say about
No,
no
no, go
matter
ahead.
Trump or Biden. Yeah, no matter Trump or Biden, if you gonna believe in the party or the system or the man or woman, you have to hold them accountable. If you got two choices, left or right, whatever you choose, you got to hold yourself accountable, right? You made bad choices, so we should do the same thing for whatever president, candidate, elect, whoever it is, Trump or Biden. But if you look at my boy Trump's track record, he said he gonna do this, he did it. He said he gonna do that, he did it. He got a better track record than 47 years of nothingness. So just off that alone, I was like, nah, can't do it. But hold them accountable. Do not vote because of the skin color, the eye color, the hair color, what they smoked or drank, how cool they may seem or look on TV. Do your fucking research because it's 4 years
Yeah.
of a lot of bullshit, one way or the other. But
Yeah,
I
and
don't.
that
Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm saying, and that's why like I just feel like, man, it's like it's just like Gavin Newsom. It's like he going to parties, he keeping his winery open. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna continue to collect his paper, but he want to touch everybody else's pockets by shutting them down. It's like it's like in some ways people can view that like, I'll put it to you like this. In my heart, if I believe if Donald Trump would do what Gavin Newsom is doing, like it'd be like people on the streets right now getting wild. You know what I'm saying? But we buy into that like, well, he's a Democrat, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's progressive, he's out there, you know, he got our backs and shit. And it's like, no, he has his own back. All these politicians do. Dude, these cats are on the same team. But I do think Trump is the outlier of he wants to build his own little business in the Republican base. Like he wants to build his own thing from the ground up, and he's not playing ball with the powers that be. I think if he loses the election, that's how he loses the election. Because I'm not saying that one is a better candidate than other, but I find it hard to believe that Joe Biden just straight up beat Donald Trump in a vote. You know what I mean? Because he's such a weak candidate. So that's what
Got
I have a hard time with.
got more votes than Obama. Broke the record.
Yeah, yeah.
Got
But
most votes
when
in
we
the history of presidential elections. He got the most votes in the history.
Ever.
Oh man,
Yeah.
they did
but
way too much.
check it out. Joe Biden had the most votes in history, but who's taking the Senate? Who's taking the House? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
You know
It
it's
just ain't. I was just gonna say, and if you check county by county, like that's another thing I don't get. You check county by county is red, 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 but San Francisco blue, L.A. blue, red everywhere else. These big cities, blue, but everywhere else red. I don't know how that shit adds up to be like that. But like you say all the time, CDP, there's a lot of smoke, and that's why hopefully these court cases with Trump go through and we go to the state count, and I think he got like 27 to 15 or something like. I know they don't have to 50, but something like that. Last time I checked, it's an easy big win for that boy Trump.
Yeah. Right.
And I like his lawyer team. He got Giuliani, of course, but he got this oh man, I don't want to mispronounce her name, like Storm or somebody. I'm gonna check real quick. But she came out the other day and was like, uh, how's the transition be? She like, there ain't gonna be no transition. Like she gonna clearly cut say that. Like she don't this particular lady don't play around. She don't say shit if she don't got facts. She got those facts. I was like, ooh wee. I'm ready. I'm ready, but we gotta get this boy Gavin Newsom out of there. This lockdown is a joke. 10 to 5. You know, like I said, I'm in the garage right now. I open this door. Corona gonna jump out and grab me because we had what 2:45 local time. You know, shout out to the night owls. I might lock up and you know hunker down. I don't want Corona to come through the window and get me. It's past 10 o'clock. You know, it's not 5 yet.
Hey,
I'm not
hey,
safe.
what do you guys think of the vaccine?
I ain't taking it.
Sugar water.
I ain't.
Let me ask. Go ahead.
I just said I ain't taking it. That's what I think of it.
Oh, yeah. I ain't taking no vaccine over here. You know that. You might as well put a bullet in my head. But what I think of the vaccine is for the people that want it, take it. But don't give me shit. It ain't gonna work. Or if it does work, it works for that particular thing. Cause in my mind, COVID is a virus, obviously, right? It's a flu. Niggas been having flu
Yeah,
shots forever.
it's a very
Forever.
bad flu.
Yeah. People been having flu shots forever. I used to work at a retirement home where every year around winter time they come in and give the flu shot. A few days later to a week later, the whole facility sick off that
Yep.
flu shot. And now I know there were older cats, but even the workers there started getting sick. Like what the hell? So I ain't taking no shot. Don't inject nothing into me. I'm not even trying to get tested for COVID because that's when you'll be like, you got COVID. I'm cool. That's what I think about the shot. But they gonna make money off it. Hopefully, I can make some money on the stock market off it too. But besides that, miss me with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like I said, where we going, where we headed, but it just seems like I said we already on this little limited stay at home. And then we're gonna have the Joe Biden one to me, and then it's like where does it end? I mean, it's gonna come around on flu season. You know what I mean? It's like so what? We're gonna shut down every year. Like once a year, we're just gonna shut down. We could become the new Amsterdam or something.
Yeah.
We
Crazy.
could, we could.
Yeah.
But
That's about it, man.
but like I said, Gavin Newsom's a joke. 10-5, 1 month recognition lockdown. If you believe in it, stay your ass in. Huh? You better be asleep right now. You better be inside, hunker down. Me, I might go take a walk just because, you know, I'm risky like that. I'm gonna take my chances. Ain't no police. Shout out to the police again. Gonna stop anybody. They already came out and said. So what is sorry ass Gavin Newsom doing besides talking? Stay safe. Fuck that dude. Use your common sense. Common sense markers out.
Yeah. You got any questions, any comments, merchandise? Hit that like and subscribe button twice. No, 3 times because I think it goes back off and goes back. Now hit that like and subscribe button and merchandise, questions, comments, opinions. Hit us up at 3reasons2020@gmail.com. The number 3reasons2020@gmail.com. And show a little love on the Cash App at $CBP209. Where there's smoke, there's fire. stay prayed up, and shit, I guess lock it down, man. Go hit that grocery.
Yeah,
You got Winco, go hit Winco up right now. Ain't nobody there.
but yeah, like I said, man, everybody stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for your own. You know what I'm saying? If you got corona, or you know what I'm saying, if you worried about it, protect your elderly. You know, we all gonna get through this. And that's it. Shit, like I said, 209 Tigers, Stockton, stay safe, stay healthy. Other than that, I'm out.
All right, see y'all next week.